All right, if you've got back pain on one side, and even if it's going down the leg, a little sciatica, but only on one side, well, I think we've got something.
Try these simple fixes.
That's right.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
All right, so what we're talking about, what can happen oftentimes is the pelvis can get rotated just like this, and on one side, the tissues, the discs, ligaments, muscles get compressed.
Right.
And that can happen from maybe you sprained your ankle, you got a
Right.
sore knee, and you're
Exactly.
walking with compensation, and it changes and can actually tilt that pelvis.
And cause one-sided back pain.
Right, and it's all on one side, so we got compression, we need to
Decompress. And
decompress.
stretch.
So we're going to show you the glories of decompression on
Four
one
ways.
side. 4 ways. 4. Yep. All right, so the first trick to decompress one side is you need to take like a broomstick. We got a mop here. You
Or
got
a Booyah Stik.
Yep, something about 4 or 5 feet long, and it needs to be relatively strong. You can do this in a seated position.
And you walk your hand up
Up, there we
as
go.
high as you can go,
Yep.
and you lean.
So you can see right here, it's stretching Bob's shirt. Well, it's doing the same thing with your back muscles, the disc, everything on that side, that tissue has to get stretched.
Decompress.
Yep. So we're taking that compressed tissues and stretching it out. And you're only going to do this if it feels good while you do like a healthy, good stretch.
Absolutely.
Now, it might hurt at first, but if you do it 2 or 3 times and it gets better each time, you're okay. And
You
then
can do it throughout the day.
throughout the day. And after
Brad,
you're...
I like my palm out.
What, you want to do a high five? It's feeling better. Also, after you're done with it, it should continue to feel well, good.
Right.
It's possible that it feels good while you stretch, but then it hurts as a result of doing it. Yeah, that's a red flag too. But don't get too aggressive with it is a big thing. Gentle at first. Get a feel for
I
it.
like your candy cane, Brad.
Well, yes, these are the Booyah candy cane stick. Watch this. I like it when you spin it. It's like a barber pole.
Right.
Cool. All right, we got number
Excellent.
2 coming up. All right, number 2, if you can go up and you're tall enough in a doorway or the door frame, there's the trim on the door on the top that you can get your fingertips around. We don't have a door here in the studio. It's over there, hard to get at with the camera. But what we did is we took the trim off the door, and you know, the door is about this high, and the trim on the door gives you just enough to hold on to, and then you slowly let
So
yourself down.
every time you go through a door,
Yep.
stretch.
Yeah. And, you know, if you're too short and you have to jump for it, it's not an option unless you've got a stable stool to stand on. But this is all you need. You don't have to put all your body weight through it, just enough to stretch.
Give a pull.
Yep. You're going to hold it for, 5, 10, 15 seconds. There. And you make sure it's on there good and solid so you don't pull it down and get hollered at. All right, number 3 coming up. Number 3. Now, Bob, this one's seems too simple.
I know. By the way, you do it on the side that hurts.
So this is my sore side. You simply, while you're standing, reach up
As
and
high as you
stretch.
can.
So we're getting some decompression here. I can feel the stretch there. And then you
Walk.
walk like this. Now, this I thought was a little weird when I heard it. However, we've got this from Rick Olderman.
Right.
He's written a number of books. He's done this with many patients.
He's the man.
And he says this has worked with many of his patients.
Brad, what do you want?
What?
Yeah, you.
Oh, another one?
No, you have your hand raised.
Oh, I got a
Like,
question?
question,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, just pretend you're a good student raising your hand before you speak.